Hey, it's been a while. I thought I would just drop in and make a quick video. It's been a while. I feel like there comes a point in every man's life where he has to go through this journey, go through this phase of life completely alone and in isolation, even. Like you have very few people around you, and it's not even a friend circle anymore. It's just a dot with like one or two people close to you, and in awful scenarios, maybe no one at all. And it's pretty difficult to navigate through that, but it's also very important to go through that. This is, I'm going through this particular phase for almost a year now, and it has shaped me tremendously into who I am today. Because the first thing that I learned um, when I went through this whole social isolation thing, and it wasn't by choice, it was just by the whole circumstances. I don't want to go into the details, but it was just something that I did not have the control over, and people who were once very important in my life, they just left. And of course, it's very hard when someone who's very close to you goes away from your life. You start to doubt everything. You start to question yourself that are you worthy of love? Are you even fit for human relationships? Like this whole world just seems like a game. It's like no one has the basic kindness anymore. No one has the basic decency anymore, and we're just people. And we people are not even ourselves. We are other people. We are filled with some fantasy that was instilled into us by movies, by our parents, by our childhood, and we couldn't unlearn the thing that were taught to us, especially when they were very toxic. And I had my fair share of bad experiences, and I think that was when I decided to just call it a day with making new friends, with trying to see people. And yeah, I just gave up on everything. And I think I started to, was I happy during all this time? Yes and no at the same time, because even though I learned how to be happy alone, there was still something that was missing inside of me, and that was to be a part of something. You know, if you're a human, you want to be a part of something. You want to be a part of a friend group, or a relationship, or things like that. You want to build more relationships, but when things just don't work out for you, when you just have had enough of a bad fair share of experiences, whether it is relationships, whether it is platonic friendships, you just kind of give up. Like, what's the point anymore? Like, are people actually good enough, or am I just wasting my time here? So you start to question everything, and you question that are you even fit for any human relationship anymore? Because everything is just based on lies. It's just based on selfish motives. Now I understand that we humans are to some extent selfish creatures. That's how we progressed, evolved, and survived over time. But at the same time, it's like you have to be a little bit selfless when it comes to people you love. When you say that you love someone, you can't hurt them, you know, or you try your best not to hurt them. Now, this is true for, at least in my experiences, whether it has been friendships, relationships, but even general interactions. It's always been very disappointing to see just how far we have strayed from being human. I am not even sure if there are people now who are actively looking to build something for you, who are willing to fight for you, who are willing to wait for you, who are willing to say the truth no matter what, who do not resort to lies to tarnish your reputation because their selfish motive was not achieved with you. And you just think that it's just a selfish world filled with selfish people. people who can't even think rationally, people who can't even think for anyone but themselves. It's a very selfish world, and I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to make small talks. I'm tired of, uh, you know, I'm tired of approaching people. I'm tired of being kind to them. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop being a nice person. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop being kind. But I think my whole point here is that it's absurd the amount of people who are kind in this world have just plummeted to nothing. There are no kind people left in this world. That's what I think. And obviously, there might be some people, but the majority they just lack nuance, character, and everything. Why can't we just be more human? Why do we have to celebrate someone's downfall? Why do we have to gossip all the time? Why do we have to discuss other people? Why do we have to be mean, be so stern with our behavior, and be so vocal and be harsh and rude when things just aren't going our way, and just putting all of them, all of our problems, all of our anger, furious, all those mean words, just lash onto the other person and just make them miserable, especially when they have had your best interest in their mind. It's just awful. And I don't know if I'm gonna try again, because I've been very happy alone. Honestly, if I have to pay the price to be disrespected, to be judged, to be uh, to be to be treated as some non-human thing, I think I'm better off alone, because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lower my standards again when it comes to friendships or relationships. And of course, it hurts. Of course, my past experiences have not been kind, but it's alright. It's alright. But I feel like I've just started to make a boundary where if I don't find the right person, or if I don't find the right friends, I'm okay with being alone. I'm done. It's just I'm tired of these people, hanging out with people who are fake, who say some awful things behind your back, but when it comes to face, they're the sweetest people you ever meet. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of wearing a mask. I'm tired of hanging out with insincere people, liars, manipulators, cheaters. Fuck all of them. And yeah, I think that's it. That's my rant.